These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat. Ali Al-Alak is still the acting director of the CBI, just as we were told by my CBI contact. The GOI never did accept his resignation. Mountain Goat says the goals are still the same, as they want to eliminate this black market corruption with the dollar and set the rate first at par with the official CBI rate. Then once this is in control, they tend to change the official rate, and the rest is history, as the saga of the currency swap out can then occur. All right, Jeff says today alone in their news, 4 different articles talking about deleting the zeros. The investment has gotten real. The rate can change at any time now. It is very close. Militiaman, this is Gazette issue 4782, supposedly containing the new budget in June, is not there, you guys. Militiaman says if they're going to do Article 140 and you're going to have a hydrocarbon law, you're going to need to have an official exchange rate. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report. Firefly says they talked more about Article 140. They had a big meeting yesterday. Sadani is saying it's in the completion stages. Frank says you have a 3-year budget, salaries, HCL rates, new census, lower denominations with purchasing power coming to you that they have promised to you this year. All these things require a new exchange rate. It's very obvious they are preparing you, Iraqi citizens, for all of this. All right, Sampson article quote, central bank governor, activities of sanctioned Iraqi banks continue in all currencies except the dollar. Nader from the Mideast says they're going to remove the 3 zeros soon. In 1990, Kuwait did the same thing. If you go back in that time, you find the article, you can read it. The same article coming out. The big bills are going to be the same than the small bills. 25,000 dinars, they're going to count like 25. What they did was the opposite, the whole opposite. The 25,000 became 25,000. And they stayed 25,000. When you go change your money, Iraqi dinars, this is what's going to happen. You'll have 3 weeks to find a way to exchange your money to a small category dinar. Once you change your money to small categories, you guys are safe. That's how it's going to work. Moving on to Guru Fnulu. Exchange centers are off-premises bank facilities to prevent excess traffic at bank branches. It is illegal to have different rates at different prices. Remember the law of one price. All right, moving on. Jeff says supplemental budget. That's all we're waiting on. Right now, the actual budget for operating expenses is done. It will need to be amended, though, because it doesn't have the supplementary portion of it to fund the 5-year development plan and reforms. All right, Militiaman says purchasing power is deserved by this country. They have assets that are phenomenal. The non-oil reserves, gold reserves, foreign reserves, and other sources of income through taxes and tariffs, etc. is going to be phenomenal. Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report. Firefly says the crooks are also talking on TV. Every time a commercial comes out, they're saying changing the rate will be a disaster. Frank says the crooks are Iran/Parliament. The only reason they're saying this is because they know very well the rate is about to change. It's no secret Sadani is preparing the whole Middle East and all his people for the change this year. All right, lastly, Sampson article, quote, no restrictions on our balances in America. Al-Alaq says the number of bank cards has increased to 19.75 million cards.